Planning for the future, it's really stressful, right? We're all obsessed with trying to guess what's coming next, hoping we make that one perfect decision. But what if there's a better way? A smarter, way less stressful way to think about it all?
So here's the thing. Most of us are out there playing a game, and it's a game we're basically guaranteed to lose. We call it the prediction game, where you're always trying to guess the next hot stock or the next big thing. And as you can probably guess, it is an incredibly tough game to win.
I mean, you know the feeling, don't you? You're scrolling through headlines, listening to all the so-called experts, just trying to get some kind of edge. We all want to know what's coming. But what if I told you you can predict the future? Just probably not in the way you're thinking.
Okay, just look at the difference here. On one side, you have the hard game, asking, will this stock double by Tuesday? That's a total crapshoot. It's pure speculation. But on the other side, you've got the easy game, asking, will things be more expensive in 30 years? Well, that's not really a guess, is it? It's pretty much a sure thing.
All right, so if we just stop playing that impossible game, what's left? What's the alternative? This is where we flip the whole strategy on its head. Instead of chasing these unpredictable wins, we're going to focus on something way more certain: predictable decay. I know, decay sounds pretty grim, but just stick with me here because this is where the real power is.
So let's put a name to this thing. We're going to call it guaranteed rot. This is all the stuff in your life that is practically guaranteed to go wrong if you do nothing. This isn't about being a pessimist, it's about being a realist. It's the slow, steady decline that creeps in when you're not paying attention.
And this right here, this quote says it all. This is the big aha moment. Stop trying to win the lottery by picking some miracle stock. The real winning move is to figure out what's guaranteed to work against you over time and then just get in the way.
Okay, so what is this guaranteed rot? Is it some big scary monster under the bed? Not at all. It actually comes in two very specific, very predictable flavors that affect every single one of us.
First up, we've got financial rot. And you already know this one. You just call it inflation. It's that silent, unstoppable force that makes every dollar you have today worth a little bit less tomorrow. It's like a tiny, slow leak in your financial boat, and it never, ever stops.
You want to see what that looks like? Here you go. $50 for a burrito sounds absolutely insane today, right? But this isn't some wild guess. It's just simple math, projecting inflation out over a few decades. This is the kind of future you can actually plan for.
And the second type, well, this one's even more personal. It's physical rot. This is just the undeniable biological fact that our bodies wear down over time if we don't actively take care of them. It's just the law of the universe playing out in our own lives. And look, these aren't opinions. These are just truths. If you don't take care of your teeth, they will decay, period. If you don't protect your skin, it will age faster. This has nothing to do with luck. It's simple cause and effect, and it's totally predictable.
Okay, so we've got these two big, predictable problems. Now for the important part. What do we actually do about them? Well, the great news is the solutions aren't some big secret. In fact, they're famously, wonderfully simple, and yeah, they're a little bit boring.
And boom, here it is. The whole game plan right on one screen. To fight that guaranteed financial rot from inflation, you do the boring task of buying index funds. Why? Because you're owning a piece of real businesses that can raise prices right along with inflation, so your money doesn't lose its power. And to fight that guaranteed physical rot, you do the boring stuff like flossing and wearing sunscreen to prevent the damage before it even starts. See? No magic trick. It's just consistent, simple defense against a totally predictable attack.
So what does all this mean? It means we need to totally change how we think about winning. Long-term success isn't always about those flashy, spectacular gains. A lot of the time, it's just about preventing the slow, steady losses. It's about winning by not losing.
So let's just get one thing straight. This approach is not, I repeat, not about getting rich quick. It's the exact opposite of that whole frantic, stressful chase for a magic bullet. The real goal is to not get poor as slow. See, by consistently fighting the guaranteed rot, you're playing a game you can actually control. You're making time your ally, not your enemy. And that is a quiet victory, for sure, but it's the one that really lasts.
So let's just forget about predicting the future. That's a distraction. The real question, the one that actually matters for you, is this. Looking at your own life, what's the first, small, boring, but powerful step you're going to take to defeat the guaranteed rot?